I'm gonna walk around. So I got stock brakes, painted calipers, ceramic brake pads. Let's see, I got the Achilles tires, 235, 45, 17 on Oz Racing Ultra Largueros. Haven't had those since 2013. They're lightweight, they're 16.9 pounds, really light, make a big difference. I noticed a big difference when I was on stock turbo and revved a lot quicker, so it was really nice. Here's the engine bay. You got an RS style battery with the RS tie down. Just wanted a bigger battery, so more juice. I do have the vacuum pump delete plate, but the fucker was leaking oil. Looks really nice when it's in there, but it was like dripping oil down in here. So I gotta get like a seal. The seal that comes with it is shitty. And what I did is I routed this. I made a connector. Blocked this off. This vacuum line, I had it connected to the third outlet or inlet, whatever you want to call it, on this catch can. And I had a check valve. Of course, there's a check valve built in here, but I had another check valve, OEM PCV check valve, connected just for double security. And it was drawing in just enough vacuum for my brake booster and worked out great. No problems at all. So I'm pretty sure I'm like probably one of the first to do that, but I don't know, maybe not. For a street setup. Radium ESP 4-port, 65-pound injectors. You know, the breather. We got the 5-bar. That's another new thing there with the Dizzy tuning adapter. Not really a fan of the connector here because it can wiggle around if I twisted it, but it's sealed in there pretty decent. Mount tube, no. Is it mount tube? No, it's a Mishimoto cold pipe silicone, so it's really nice. You know, just 2 connections, so less chances of blowing off. Mishimoto expansion tank with the Amsoil heavy duty coolant. Really love that stuff. It's like a pink color. Custom made 3.5-inch intake with a SXE compressor housing on my 7163 V band. Full race kit. They don't make these anymore. Catless, obviously. So I got 3 catch cans. So there's one there. This is Amazon. You got the drain front can, and then I got another catch can with a 5/8 check valve, -10 fittings. It's down in there. It's got a breather on it, so it's a one-way. There's no return. So it opens up, cracks open for releasing pressure. Upgraded radiator, coil rad. Coil pack stock, manifold stock, throttle body stock. I used to have the 63mm. I had like so many different setups on this car, it's ridiculous. I had a different version of the 7163, but it was the T25 back in 2015, and it had the high spring rate EFR wastegate. This one has the upgraded IWG, you know, Turbo Smart wastegate. So, and I think it's a 14-pound spring. And then, so I got the shift plate set on stock. It's got upgraded bushings all over, and the shifter inside. Then the shift plate here, bushing here, weight, counterweights. I run 2 different kinds of fluids in my transmission. I did have a block heater too. Stopped working. I need to get another one. I'm really a fan of those. There's the blow-off valve on the 3P pipe. I'm not going to be selling that kit there because I really don't want to run stock. Half of it's stock, so really don't want to run that. M factory diff, synchros upgraded. All the TB bars, except the only ones I don't have is the radiator bar support. I don't have the rear crash bar, and I don't have that brake booster one there, which really don't need that. So here's my oil selection. So I find So I've ran this, I mean, I don't know if you run AMSOIL, but I ran this AMSOIL, which is the exact Ford replacement. I think this is way better than the mold tool, honestly, just because this is higher quality synthetic oil. But I run a magnet from Dimple on my oil drain plug and the transmission drain plug, and I found that, so I've ran 2 of these before, and I found that actually running this combo right here, so this ATF is ran in a lot of Camaro 6-speeds, and so what I did is I actually combined the 2, because this is a little thicker and this is obviously a little thinner, so I combined the 2, and yeah, there's hardly any buildup at all on the magnet now, where before I had some more on that, and then these two of these alone, it was really building up more. So these 2 for some reason has a really good combination. This is what I run for oil. I have all kinds. I kind of switch around, but I think I'm gonna lean off this, get rid of this stuff. I add like probably one of these and I run about 8 quarts in my car, and I don't have an oil cooler, so run the 1040. My oil filters. So the M1 209A is a bigger filter than the FL 400S, which is really nice. The M1 209A you can get at Walmart, really nice filter. I can run even a bigger one if I wanted to. I think it's M1 301A. Only way to do that is you gotta run an adapter. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much the run around. I got the pretty basic. You have a 3-pod set too. I'm trying to sell that. Don't really want it. It's kind of getting in the way of everything. I like my cob right there. So, but there's my shifter, carbon inserts on the dash, AM controller. I'd like to get the RS, linkage set up, so it's a little bit lower. Eventually I'll get that. I used to have no rear seats, and I put these back in just to kind of dampen the sound. Got my RS spoiler on there. I do have my stock one, but I just kind of switch around when I'm in the mood, just to. And actually, I noticed the RS spoiler actually has better downforce, which is pretty obvious. So higher speeds. Yeah. So on-off switch for my water mouth. There's that filter.